stepping, finishing at the rim. Finishing at the rim. What's going on YouTube? Coach Marcus Hodges here with Separation Team Basketball, and today I want to talk about what's not a travel. I get a lot of comments, a lot of spam on this a travel, he's dragging his foot, he's not able to do this, not able to do that. Man, I really want to show you guys what proper footwork is in the paint. All right, I'm gonna give you guys a lot of different options, step throughs, step twos, all that good stuff. Make sure you like and subscribe on this video. It's gonna be something you don't wanna miss. You already know, man, let's get it. All right, here we go. Landing on 2 feet. It's a huge part of the game, especially when you're playing the college level and above. You gotta be able to learn how to play off 2 feet. Right now, we wanna talk about landing on 2 feet. So when I land on 2 feet here, I'm able to pick which foot is gonna be my pivot foot. So right now, I wanna work on a step 2, right? So if I'm going here, as I land, all I wanna do is step to the rim. And first, we'll talk about more of the old school, what we used to think, jumping off 2 feet. So as we can see here, I'm gonna land on 2, boom, I'm gonna step, but as I step, these 2 feet here are both gonna come up at the exact same time. So I'm gonna get 2 reps on both sides so you guys can really understand. Left foot forward, as I go, pop, I'll step, boom, I'll go. That right there, no one has said is a travel. When I attack, land on 2, jump off 2, and being able to finish at the rim. But for some reason, when we see this, and this foot comes up, we think it's a travel. It's not a travel, all right? Now, once that foot comes up and comes back down, that's what a travel is gonna be. So if I do my step 2 like this here, and step right to the rim, that's not gonna be a travel. That's good footwork. The ball got out of my hands before my pivot foot hit the floor again. So we're gonna see the right side now, working on our step 2. Now, not jumping off 2, but jumping off 1, which we are allowed to do as I'm here, being able to take a big step and finish at the rim. This is keeping everything simple so far. We're able to see I'm landing on 2, I step with 1, and I finish at the rim. Also, what we see, I'm gonna land on 2 again, right? Now, let's say I use my handle, I'm attacking, I still land on 2. I'm able to choose either feet, but now I'm working on my step through, right? So my defender now is shooting more of this right side, my right shoulder. I'm stepping across the frame. Once again, I'm leaving that pivot foot and I'm jumping. That's not gonna be a travel. Making sure we don't drag our pivot foot. Once that pivot foot comes off the floor and off the ground, here I'm able to take a step and finish at the rim. This is why smart basketball players are able to really succeed in the paint, because they understand the rules, they understand their footwork, and they're able to take advantage of this situation. Big step and finish. I always think about my feet here, right? About taxes. You gotta really understand it, right? You can't go off a lot of he say, she say, because the guys that really understand taxes are able to do certain things with their money, or they're not able to get taxed. So with my feet, I understand footwork, I understand the rules. I'm able to have certain type of footwork and be successful without getting a travel call. So make sure you freshen up on the rule book and also pay attention to the rest of this video so you can be successful while you're in the paint. Right? I can still go back to it and have my finish at the rim. That's gonna be my step through. Make sure you log in and sign up for our app. We have a very new app that you're able to not only just communicate with me, but we have a daily regimen where you're able to work on your complete player game, from defense to offense to IQ. And once again, you're gonna have a community of players where you're able to talk to the players and also myself as well. If you wanna see further breakdowns, make sure you download that app. You already know, let's get it. We'll still talk about landing on 2 feet, but when I land on 2 feet, I'll get right into my reverse pivot. So I'm gonna pivot back. I gotta be on balance, right? Old traditional way, having to jump off 2 feet, but I'm now being able to jump off that foot and go. So same footwork we just talked about earlier, but now it's gonna be a reverse pivot. So as I go, I land on 2. My defender's on the shoulder here, so I reverse pivot and I step right to the rim to have my finish. Stepping, finishing at the rim. Finishing at the rim. You'll see the Lucas, old school Steve Nash. You'll see, rest in peace, my guy Kobe Bryant. The guys that really study the footwork, being successful understanding that reverse pivot. Now, same thing, but we're coming to a right left. So before we came to a jump stop, now I'm coming to a right left, quicker stop, and I'm able to get that reverse pivot as well. So coming to a jump stop, I'm able to choose which foot is my pivot. When I come to a 1-2, inside, outside, I can't choose. This foot's my pivot. Now I always have to pivot off my pivot foot with the reverse pivot right there. A lot of P's, push a P out here. Staying with our 1-2 steps. So as I cross, whatever move, I'm going right, left. 1-2, right? Now I have my step through. This option isn't here. So now I pivot back for my fade. We're always, once again, taught to jump off 2 feet. Once again, this pivot foot can come off the floor with that fade. We see Dirk do it a lot. Right now I'm fading off that. This foot just can't hit the floor again. So watch my footwork, right? I'm not in a rush here. I can still be a quick player with my stop, but that foot comes up and I'm able to fade. All right, so now still talking about our 1-2s. So I'm driving and I go left, right. I stop left, right. My shot's not there. He's on my shoulder. And as I'm starting to come to my reverse pivot, let's say he starts to play. Now, once again, I have all this space. I'm still able to, once again, being able to fade out of this. So if I get in a wide base, covering up a little bit more space, I have to really focus on my balance and I can still get into that 1 foot. We've seen the Joker do this a lot with his footwork. Notice he's never the fastest player on the court. He's probably one of the slowest, but he has great pace and amazing footwork once he gets to the paint. Oh, get in. Oh, get in. So once again, hopefully that helped you guys understand what's a travel or not, but really you can see the detail in it. So when we think about footwork, the first name is Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant's able to get to his spots on the court, and he has a counter not only with his handle, but he has a counter with his feet, body, whether it's a step through, reverse pivot, even his patent fadeaway. Another name, Michael Jordan, able to get to their spots, fading, getting to certain areas where no one can be stopped. Also, for my Today basketball guys, the Joker, right? His post moves are really, really good because he's able to use his body and he's able to use his feet as well. If you like today's video, make sure you like, subscribe, hit that bell notification. Also, comment below if you think any of these moves that I've showed you in this video are travel. Comment below, I'm gonna respond back to you to let you know why they are or why they might not be. You already know, man. Let's get it.